7 points.
He dies. These apparently don't have a lot of hit points, being like 8th graders or whatever, or 8 years old. Matt, what do you do? That'd make them 6th graders, I guess.
Chop. Yep.
I don't know if you can do enough damage to kill it, Matt.
Well, I'm wondering if I should even bother with martial arts weapons. There's another roll that could go fucking wrong. At the moment, I'm on D12 plus strength, so D2D6.
No, that'd be a D6 and a D8, I think. Yeah, I can check. Yeah,
I might as well. Better chances. D6.
Yeah, D6 and D8.
Yeah, 9.
Oh, yeah, he does. And Pete, it's all up to you. It shows Pete go, and he like leaves a small red mark. The goblin's like, ah! Pete, it's all on you.
So D8, D10, D12.
Come on, 1. Oh,
9 points of damage.
all right, all 3 go down. The remaining one and well, I'm going to roll for the big basket of poya fruit stuff. But yeah, the other garden shit, I'm going to just do some rolls for these bastards. It's like, have you noticed anything up? No, not really yet. And we now go to next round. You guys are like, where's the alarm? We're waiting. Those are first to get a free reroll. Muttering, think happy thoughts is approved. The villains come in singing their goblin song of, hey, we're going to have a big orgy right now. And the other guards looking at the people coming in like, yes, obviously I was not taken by surprise by that just now. I'm sure you other 3 are not taken by surprise by this as well. And it's the hero's turn.
So how far from where the goblins are?
Yeah. What's our position? Yeah.
If you were to sprint at him right now, you'd probably need about 15 meters.
Because one of us is going to be further away from the solo guard than the other 2.
And
if they're in a sort of square situation.
Out of the 3 of us, which one's closest to the actual king dude?
Everybody give me a luck roll. The best luck roll is closest to the king guy. The worst luck roll is closest to the last sentry guy.
Right.
So you're closest to the last sentry guy, mister. I like to use a knife. And so who got the best luck roll?
Me.
All right. So you're close. Yeah. Blood drinker, soul death, whatever is ready for the high priest. So Chris, you're kind of on, you can go either way. But all of you need to make like 2 sprint rolls to get to where you want to go, unless you've got some way of moving faster. So going down the list, Chris, what do? You're a free floater.
I run toward our objective.
All right. Excellent. And Matt?
I guess a sprint. I believe that is still a success. Hold on. Checking. Yep, that's a success.
Pete?
Sprinting towards the remaining guard. Where's the hell's run sprinting?
Made it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. And the people carrying the fruit baskets, people hanging out near Chief, all of them get a much easier roll now that people are literally running through them.
They all had too much opium.
It's all part of the entertainment or something. Jesus Christ, this is going to be easy.
They had the good stuff. They had the good stuff opium.
Yeah, apparently it's just too much opium. The people who are bringing the orgy thing, they're busy with their own shit. So we go to what will probably be last round until retreating out. Villains are first. They bring in their orgy basket. Heroes are second and hasted. Maneuvers approved.
Oh my
so You can do a sprint to get to the target and then attack if you wish.
Would people like me to play a round revision?
Logan, that 8 was for quick, by the way. So I've used my servitor power of quick.
Got it.
So that's giving me an extra.
So now you can sprint, chop, chop, or chop and do something else that isn't
sprint,
moving.
chop, chop.
Okay.
But on the king dude. Yeah. That 100 was brilliant. Oh, sorry. Right, I got sprint.
Fucking
First
NPCs.
Got it. And I will do martial arts for this one.
Pete, what did you say?
I've got a round revision. I was just asking if you want me to play it.
Wait until after this round's done, but before I flip the next one.
Yeah, I know. But I was just prompting to see if people want us to keep the hasted.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'll do damage on the first one. So martial arts, strength bonus, D12. So D2D8. D12, D6, D8.
And then 2D8.
2D12?
No,
2D8.
Sorry. Yeah.
2D8. And does he have any armor or anything to drop it?
No. He wasn't expecting any kind of Spanish Inquisition.
6 points. And then for the second attack.
Glad you went twice. He does the dramatic, slow, backward stagger of Marlon Brando.
8, so 14 points of damage.
He falls down. That's totally, 14 total.
What? 14 total, yeah.
He falls down. He's laying on his back. Right. Unfortunately, this does get everybody another roll to notice. Well, this round they already made their 100. So, right, Pete, it's up to you to kill that other sentry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make your sprint roll to get to him?
Oh, sorry. I sprinted last round. Did I have to do 2 sprint rolls to get to him?
Yes, 2 sprint rolls to get to him because they were just out of reach of it.
All right.
You are hasting this round.
Yes.
Yeah. I fail on my sprint roll. It's not a fumble, so
you slowly advance, but you're not going to be close enough unless you throw your knife at him.
No.
It's your only chance to just throw the knife. Throw. And it shows like the really lame fucking 3D thing where it shows the knife constantly spinning toward you. And then it shows like just them throwing or shooting everything they can so you can justify wearing those stupid glasses while watching a movie. So it doesn't look like you're going to fulfill your destiny there, Pete.
If I had quick draw batarang, I'd be tempted to pull out the batarang and throw it.
Which one's the batarang? Oh, the batarang. You do have quick draw batarang because
you got it to learn.
Yeah, go for it. It may actually fucking take him out, Pete.
Why not? Let's try quick draw batarang. No.
Oh.
Damn. That would have been fucked up if that minor fucking plastic toy prop that you picked up in Batman's thing ended up fucking saved the whole. All right, so everybody's gone. Right, I'm going to flip to next. What?
Like, okay, so the king was there. Are there guards by the king or no?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Did you guys want me to play round revision now?
Well, hold on.
Get the haste again.
How many were there?
In the midst of like half a dozen. No, actually, Matt's in the midst of like dozen, and there's
16.
like another dozen coming with the orgy cake or whatever.
Okay. So, but I'm hasted, so I have another action, right?
What'd you do for your first action? Sprint?
I ran, and I failed my run, but...
Okay. You've still got one more action, sure.
Okay,
You're not really within reach. Well, there's a guy laying on the ground if you just wanted to stab a random guy.
Right, I'm 4 meters away because you simple action 6, right?
3.
3.
Oh, 3. Okay. All right, next round.
Cool. Pete,
did you want me to do the round revision so we get the haste again?
Yes.
That's probably a good idea.
I'll play the round revision.
Excellent. Villains are first. Heroes are second and hasted. Oh, everybody who sprinted successfully got a card for last round.
Oh.
Maneuvers approved. And it's approved again. So the bad guys, okay, first the sentry that was allowed to live, he finally notices something's amiss. He says. And the people with the orgy cake, they're coming in singing about their orgy cake. The quasi-stoned guards. One of them looks lazily at Alex like, hey, baby. And he kind of moves his
Does he casually stroke his inner thigh? His inner thigh?
That works. I like it. He moves aside his loincloth while stroking your inner thigh, Alex. You feel, I'm not sure how Alex would feel. I feel a little uncomfortable, but there's no telling with Alex. Where's your codpiece now?
That's where you chop off his head and go, oh, I just wanted a little head.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's like you big throat.
Well, it looks like the chief, if he ain't dead, he is definitely not happy. He's just laying there staring up into the sky, blue sky. He's saying goodbye to blue skies. Oh, anyway, so hero's turn going around the table. Chris, give me a sprint roll to get somewhere more useful.
Simple action forward. Zap. $10 points, the first one. Zap. Damn it.
The first one.
I spend a pause.
Excellent. The exploding gun explodes.
Spend a pause.
Oh, what?
I thought you got it up to D8 or D10 or something.
Oh, right. You're right. It was. Well, I'll have to remember that.
Hooray.
So two of them take 10 points of disintegration damage.
They're literally reduced to a pile of angry ash.
Okay.
And right, going over to Matt, the chief is, or the head high priest is lying there, and he's looking at you, and he says, "Bomb them all."
Get out. Right, that is quicken again. 6 more magic points, and first one is chap. Got it, and it takes 9.
The
just one, just
random new guy. Chop! It just blood.
Right, second one, chop. Got it, and he takes 5. God damn it!
He goes.
You're lucky. And then third one, chop. 7.
Right. Apparently, Matt has become the angel of death. Pete, what do you do?
Do I need to make another sprint roll to get to the guy, or is he simple action away, or the guard? The guard that was standing.
3 simple actions equals 1 sprint.
Okay. Yep, make my sprint to him.
Aha! You rush up to him and buy him 3 meters. No, you rush up to him.
Yep, and then I hacky.
He's inhaling his lung like
I will spend a hero point on that.
Oh, I wish he could counter. Oh, that'd make me rock hard if he could counter.
If he countered, then we go, what the?
Yeah, this one lone guard out here.
Where are we? There we go.
Are we all keeping track?
Crit.
Of who we take down?
So that's so. What's the next one up from D12?
D6 and D8.
All right. 7 points to him.
He dies horribly. So you've gotten all the sentries at last, and the orgy people are coming. everybody else is obviously with their spot hidden rolls. I'm putting you guys into a lull right now because I don't think that you've got any serious opposition.
Excuse me.
Alex can kill a few more if he wants, but there's really no more reason. Nobody's even able to react right now.
So how many in the middle were there? Did we get them all in the middle?
Oh no.
No, there's lots
No,
more coming,
but weren't we told to kill him and his? It wasn't just kill him; it was kill him, eliminate him and his guards and or his priests or something.
I thought it was kill him and his priesthood, as in kill him and reign his dark ways.
Yeah.
I don't think necessarily we have to kill everybody.
Oh,
And there was also take the treasure.
I'm thinking it's kind of like with the head of the snake has been cut off. So without this dude perverting them, if we leave the rest of these guys, they might go back to their tribe.
Yeah, possibly.
Making the goblins happy. Don't know why.
Yep. All right. So we buggering off and leaving him.
Oh, making sure that the guy is definitely dead because he was doing a lot of kind of death throes.
And he's got nothing of interest on him.
You know what?
Right.
Off with the head. So
I think you should just carry that head through the village. Go to his hut,
Yeah.
take all his crap, and go.
Yes, I agree.
A refill for Chris. You guys
I
do
agree.
so. People are following you silently, dropping all their shit, including the orgy basket, which came as a surprise for the 4 naked goblin girls inside. You guys walk through the village. People just drop their stuff and walk away. They just walk away.
Follow me to your people, goblins. Go home.
You
Get
guys,
Ross and follow me. Make sure you don't take a left. That's a dangerous area. Just follow us down that way.
you do get to the temple that has the unusual markings on it and stuff. Mm-hmm.
We will investigate.
Ooh. Chris might want to take his glasses out.
There's several interesting things with this place. First, there are 3 sacrifice tables, human size, set up with blood canals. One goes from each table into a center piece that's kind of Z-shaped.
D-shaped.
Z like Z.
Zog.
Also, there's a bunch of pictures and language and shit. First, I'll tell you about the pictures. Then you can fail language rolls, okay?
Right.
The goblins, they fucked off either back to their village, into the jungle, whatever. The language is Yukano. Anyway, first picture shows a man who looks suspiciously like Alex Kinley with a 2-handed sword threatening a black female lady. The next frame shows her chopping the 2-handed sword in half with her weapon while laughing.
Motherfucker.
The next picture shows somebody who looks suspiciously like Doc Fulton. The Doc Fulton recognizes as, actually all of you guys recognize as Zog, being supported by 3 generals, one a black female, one a 4-armed guy, one is some sort of maybe a human in a smiling mask.
Mm-hmm.
Next picture shows one of the generals, a black female using a sword. She's cutting through an enemy's weapon, through the enemy, through a wall behind the enemy. The next picture shows a handsome man in some sort of large clear coffin thing. Next frame shows an airman come in and discover the coffin. Next frame shows a guy who looks suspiciously like Doc Fulton open the coffin. The next frame shows the Doc Fulton looking guy helping the man out of the coffin. And both of them are shaking hands and looking at the camera, smiling.
What? Hold on. Is the first guy in the coffin still looking like me?
No, he looks like Zog.
Like Zog.
The next picture.
Logan realized he got the pictures in the wrong order, so he's gone back and he started at the start again.
I don't know what I'm doing. The next picture shows a guy with a smiling mask from behind confronting 4 huge elementals, each one different, like earth, air, fire, water. And next frame shows him, question mark, him, her, whatever, remove the mask and all 4 of the elementals bowing down. The next frame with the mask back on, well, you can't tell because you can only see him from the back. The next frame shows him approaching a big red orb on a pedestal. The last frame shows the figure with the mask back in place, picking up the red orb and holding it up. Smiling mask is smiling. Another picture shows the 4-armed general working on things and putting them into creatures. It looks suspiciously like he's adding tech to creatures.
He's adding tech to creatures.
Yeah, like it's weird seeing people who
Basically.
obviously live in the jungle trying to figure out the pictures for cyberware, but he's installing demons in creatures, Kenley. Now, everybody roll your Read Yukano skill. This is for any text on there, and there's plenty of text.
So was there the image of Alex with the 2-handed sword and fighting the woman, or that wasn't there?
That was there.
Okay.
Yeah, she's chopping his shit in half. And she also chops some other guy's shit in half. Apparently, she is unstoppable.
How much text you said it was?
Huh?
How much text?
A decent amount.
Like how much? Like walls and walls of it, or
No, like one big wall frame thing.
okay?
So
Get a like I don't know, so demon box. I don't want to get a demon box. Get some paper or something, or make a rubbing or something.
nah, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to use my decoder ring.
Ah, God damn it.
Well, then, that helped. Okay, from this you find out, I forgot about that fucking decoder ring again. You find out the names of the 3 generals are, hold on a second, I will copy paste it to make it easy, and then I'll pronounce it for the listeners at home so that they may know. Let's see if this works. Paste, hey, there we go. Names of the 3 generals are Zamati, that's the female, Gadros, that's the 4-armed one, and Obnanet, the smiling mask person.
Was there anything else in the text?
Yes. It also identifies the red orb as the red orb. That's apparently its name as well, which supposedly trapped the essence of elemental evil, tricky translation, that will destroy everything in a huge area. The beings that made this didn't want it used frivolously, so it has a curse upon it that whoever unleashes its power dies with it.
So it supposedly trapped the essence of elemental evil, and whoever releases it dies.
Yep. Now, I would like to point out the 3 human-sized sacrifice tables set up with the blood canals and tables in a different room. They look as though they have had sacrifices done on not super recently. I mean, you guys have been here for a few days observing and shit before making your move and striking like hasted serpents. Mm-hmm. I was expecting a bit more of a fight from the goblins, but 100. We don't know or care about what's going on. We just were waiting for our orgy bowl. Because who doesn't like a good orgy bowl? It apparently contained 4 young goblin strippers or something, as well as tasty treats like, pineapples and stuff like that. In case anybody out there would like to make their own orgy bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like the kind of Z with the 3 sides and stuff figure. So yeah. Well, plus the other things that tip you off this maybe a Temple de Zog, Doc Fulton, Pete apparently has been too good to get into fucking temple wall diagrams and shit, or his picture hasn't made it there yet or something. But or he hasn't been releasing ancient evil into the world. It's a lot like fucking Narnia and the guy who released The Witch and shit. Yeah, it's a lot like that, except different evil.
Good stuff. That was a fun day of killing. Right, home for tea and biscuits and.
Well, we haven't found the treasure yet that the gobbies said about.
Treasure!
That they didn't want us to take back to take back to them. They said to take it away.
Yeah.
Hold on a
We're
second.
going to stop and drop the head off, but yeah, we now need to know that we've got it on us.
So presumably there's some object or some item here that they want removed and taken away.
There is some shit here that you guys find. Chris, or everybody who wants to, give me your analyze magic so I can just tell you what shit does.
I use my glasses. Will it help?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're using glasses in order to do it.
All right. Let me.
No. Use a charge on the glasses, but don't quite work
Oh,
it out.
you, Chris. Cool. Who wants to keep track of this shit?
I got
I'm
it.
writing. All right, go.
Okay, first one is a belt that has 3 charges left. Each charge, not cumulative, you can use them one at a time, gives +10 to acrobatics for the day. So if you use a charge all day long, you're to +10 to acrobatics. Next is 8 of those 20 charge holding crystals, but they're all needing Chris to be put in. Just add magic. So empty Chris crystals, the ones that hold 20 charges.
Mm-hmm.
Next is very interesting. It's a kind of a weird ring of feather falling, but it's a weird one. You never if you land on fucked up shit like spikes and stuff like that, then you take damage from slowly sinking onto a spike or whatever. But it works just like the EverQuest Levitate. You can never take damage from falling, but you can't not fall. You just slowly sink down. And it takes a while.
So how's that a weird ring of featherfall? That sounds like a standard ring of featherfall.
Standard ring of featherfall waits until you fall X amount of distance and then it suddenly kicks in. This is always on. So if you want to trip down the stairs, you'll slowly sink down the stairs. Yeah. Also, that only has that effect in high magic zones. So if you go to a lower magic zone, then in order to actually use the ring of feather falling, you have to fall over 100 meters. Keep in mind, in this game system, falling past 20 meters is lethal. So you have to fall over 100 meters for it to work, just to have an entire round to go activate. Okay?
As an attempt to use your willpower to activate it.
Yeah.
Me?
Not saying it'll work, but you can at least have a try if you fall over 100 meters.
Could you attempt to activate it and then step off?
That is something to experiment with. I don't recommend it, experimenting, but you could. Next,
Well, if the experiment is just off a table, for example.
no, my way is better. No, yeah, find the biggest cliff you can. Like these fucking kids who watch Superman, instead of trying to lift off from the street, have to go on a skyscraper. Yeah, do that instead. Okay, next, Chris, is a sword. It's a normal one-handed sword, but any creature affected badly by cold, like if they're very vulnerable to cold, the sword gives 2 bumps against them. Otherwise, it's just a normal sword. Next, leather armor of the greased pig. If you're wearing, the armor is always greasy, and you cannot be grappled while wearing it.
Oh, Chris.
As long as you're in a high, all this shit is only in a high magic zone. Otherwise, you have to concentrate to get greasy.
Does it also assist with contortions?
Yes. It'll give a +10 for contortions if it's active. Good call there, Pete. Take card for reminding me on that. Next and last, a ring of dull bone. It has 1 charge. If your learning stat isn't maxed out, it will increase it, but it does come with some sort of unspecified curse. But if your learning is as good as it's going to get, then nothing. But it's only got 1 use and comes with some unspecified curse.
Nice. Have fun, you two.
I think everybody here actually has maxed out learn, but I could be wrong.
No, a
I'm
couple
the
of
19,
equalization.
but
19.
I've been
Good.
equalized
Yeah.
twice.
What's that, Pete?
I've been equalized twice.
Oh. So,
yes,
yeah,
I
either of you
did
could
have it maxed.
specified curse.
Ooh. I think one of you should go for it right now.
Yeah, if you decide not to use it right now, then the adventure it's on, Chris, is called Gleam of Darkness. So yeah, just let me know if somebody wants to stick that 1 charge thing on. Yeah.
Nice. Right. So unless there's anything else here we want to really do or look at, is there anything else worth looking at or doing here, Logan?
No, not really. I mean, other than just wandering around the countryside and stuff, I would like to point out that this whole adventure part has actually been ready for the last 2 years. So
I would like to come back here at some point though and capture some giant spiders. I think we should take them back to the Goblin Village. I think they'd be happy with training giant spiders to ride them. They might do
Why don't we ask him first?
just drop a line.
Here are some giant spiders.
we should use this ring
Happy Spider Day!
and throw it at the Shoggoth when we go to kill it. Curse that fucking thing first.
Shoggoths, I was wondering about if Shoggoths like cold or have a are affected, if Shoggoths are affected by cold. I suppose not, since the whole thing about Mountains of Madness.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
So unless this is a tropical Shoggoth, in which case it is the reverse, so it's immune to heat, but it is affected by cold.
you might be right though, because wasn't it the fact that they were okay down deep in the mountain because that's where it was warmer, and it was when they got outside. That's why they actually didn't get to rebel against the whole of their species, because
Yeah, and that's why they couldn't leave there or flee.
that's what stopped them basically from just ravaging the whole planet.
Yeah, it was the cold.
Madness, right? So I think they're affected by cold. I don't know if they're like extra susceptible to cold. And it, 2 damage grades is not exactly a lot when you're dealing with something that big.
No.
But,
Nope.
oh well, it's stuff to research.
Oh well, we know it's the elder sign. We just need to know how to do it.
Yeah. So
Potentially, we need to check out the temple to see if somebody released it. Somebody's been tampering with the temple. So Doc, have you been tampering with the temple? This sounds like something you would do.
It does.
No. Believe it or not?
We could
I
always.
believe you because you've been honest about every other thing you've done, so I wouldn't see why you would lie about this.
So the sun crashed into the planet. Believe it? Yes, I did it. Damn it.
Yeah, we could. Well, we could always. The temple might be another different adventure.
All right, so
Which temple are you talking about now?
The Dagon.
Oh yeah.
head back to the lizard people.
Well, I think what we do is we get in the boats, we sail past the goblin village, waving the head of the priest. The problem is, see you later, guys.
I wanted to go and see what he has in his hut. I figured that they're gonna just let us go through.
Oh.
I think we've got everything. I'm assuming there was nothing extra in his closed-off hut bit.
Yeah, no, we checked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys got quite a bit of interesting loot.
His knife. Sorry, I meant to ask about his knife because you're describing it as a big ass knife.
All right, so do you want to bring it back to the goblins? But let's not bring all that treasure there because they were very adamant about it not going back.
That's why I thought we'd just do it from the shore.
Yeah.
Show them the head. Let them know it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
I wanted to take his knife just because it was a big ass knife and it's a trophy from us taking him down.
The goblin's knife.
No worries. You guys do that. They cheer. And who's the one holding up the head?
I chopped it off.
Okay. The gray goblin goes.
Oh, sorry.
Give me a throw roll.
Did I keep the big throw? No, I just get rid of it.
Oh, if you'd kept the big throw, that'd have been sexy.
I got my throw.
Wow, you're really good at throwing.
Yeah.
He attempts his catch. He's good for a goblin, which is why he's going for it. But of course, he's going to. He barely missed it, but he retrieves it eventually. And the goblins cheer and wave, and the chief goes, Will you guys then go back to the lizard man village?
Were they shouting in goblin?
Yeah.
I want to try and understand it.
Okay.
I want to get goblin. God damn it.
Anybody else want to go for their goblin?
Goblin! No.
He yelled, we're going
to
all of them stop and go, oh. And Chris, it shows like the subtitles, we declare war on you. You're next, chief. No. And you guys sail off to the, as once again, Dr. Fulton begins the end of the world. It says the lizard men hate you. And right, you guys then sail over to the lizard man's thing. They're happy to see you. They don't know that the goblin wrath may soon be down upon their head from a Anyway, you guys collect up your loot from that and then go back to Kinleyville, or Cool. It is fucking painful to get back there because rowing against the fucking river that got you here, it'd be just too fucking painful. Actually, you might be able to hook up. Does anybody want to try jury rig a sail? Because there are some good windy days. If you can get just one good windy day, you can probably try to lose a big piece of cloth that you'd kind of like as a blanket, but then it just Matt's blanket though. Matt's blanket has so much dirt and old alcohol and shit. He could just stick it to the fucking mast. And who has sailing boats?
Me.
Go for it. Give me a roll on sailing up the river because you're having to tack.
Yeah, sailing.
Actually, wait, no.
Yeah, good.
He sails your asses on up there. People are very impressed. They're like, "Did you know Alex knew how to sail? He could do anything." Isn't that right, Alex? That's right. And Alexa? That's right. You know, etc. So you guys get back. Everybody's very happy. Is there any parts that you wish to hold out from your brief?
The bit about the female general killing Alex.
Okay. That keeps them from going into 3 or 4 years of mourning.
Yeah. And I think this is pretty good.
Cool. Yeah. Unless there's anything you guys are wanting to do other than that, then we'll conclude the adventure. It was a prestige mod because I thought it would be a lot harder than it is. But also, more importantly than that, you found out some very possibly pertinent, relevant information. And yeah, they say, there are many secrets in this world that we do not know, but we are happy that you have gone and found out some of them.
And we will find out more next time.
It shows everybody like suddenly freezes in their position, and you see like
the other guy comes back in again and goes, "What are you doing?"
Perfect. I'll take card for that, Matt. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that's end of mission. Everybody, do you guys have any cycling cards and shit?
I've got a replenish and a full retrieve.
I have a victory prestige.
Oh, real quick before we do card play and stuff. So far the best title I've heard goes to.
Oh, I'm the Lizard Queen. Let's go.
I'm the Lizard Queen.
I'm the Lizard Queen. That was the best.
Okay, and right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Does anybody have anything to say before I stop the recording?
Oh, no.